Try this right now. Imagine you're an Australian farmer in 1932. The Great Depression is hitting hard, and a swarm of giant birds is devouring your crops. What do you do? Welcome back to Unstruct AI. Today we're diving into a bizarre chapter of history, the Great Emu War. Yes, you heard that right, a war against emus.
It sounds like something out of a Monty Python sketch, but it was a very real, albeit ill-fated military operation in Australia.
And it highlights some crucial aspects of Australian history, economics, and even wildlife management.
Let's set the stage. Post-World War I, Australia was grappling with how to reintegrate veterans. The government offered land in Western Australia, hoping they'd become wheat farmers.
Exactly. The problem was many of these veterans lacked farming experience and the Great Depression tanked wheat prices. It was a perfect storm of hardship.
Then, to make matters worse, around 20,000 emus, driven by drought, migrated into these farmlands, decimating the already struggling crops.
So these veterans, facing economic ruin, appealed to the government for help. And the response was, well, let's just say unconventional.
Instead of agricultural aid, the Minister of Defense, George Pearce, decided to deploy the military. 3 soldiers armed with Lewis machine guns were sent to cull the emus.
It's almost unbelievable. They essentially declared war on emus, which, by the way, are on the Australian coat of arms.
What followed was less a military victory and more a comedic series of strategic blunders. The emus proved surprisingly elusive.
Indeed, the soldiers struggled to target them effectively. The emus scattered into smaller groups and could run up to 50 kilometers per hour. One report even claimed the emus had a command structure and employed guerrilla tactics.
There were also logistical issues. A machine gun jammed during a crucial ambush, and attempts to shoot emus from a truck failed miserably.
Major Meredith, the commander, even compared the emus to Zulus, praising their maneuverability.
His exact quote was, "If we had a military division with the bullet-carrying capacity of these birds, it would face any army in the world. They can face machine guns with the invulnerability of tanks."
After about a month, the military withdrew. They'd used thousands of rounds of ammunition but killed fewer than 1,000 emus.
The Emu War became a source of national and international ridicule. The emus had, in a way, won.
However, it's important to note that this wasn't the end of the story. The farmers still needed to protect their crops.
Exactly. The government eventually implemented bounty systems and provided ammunition to the farmers, leading to the culling of tens of thousands of emus.
An exclusion barrier fencing became a popular and more effective solution.
The Emu War, despite its farcical elements, highlights a genuine struggle, the conflict between agriculture and native wildlife, especially during times of economic hardship.
It also underscores the importance of understanding animal behavior when implementing control measures. Brute force isn't always the answer.
And it serves as a cautionary tale about the potential for unintended consequences when governments act without fully considering all factors.
The Emu War has become a cultural touchstone in Australia, a quirky and humorous reminder of a unique historical event. It's even inspired films and musicals.
The Emu War remains a source of both amusement and reflection, highlighting the need for sustainable solutions to human-wildlife conflict.
This episode was brought to you by Unstruct AI, where we convert a simple question into a complete multi-perspective conversation in under 10 seconds. It's a reminder that sometimes the most unexpected adversaries can expose our greatest vulnerabilities. Thanks for joining us on Unstruct AI.